Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are watching episodes 21 and 22 of Fruits Basket today. We have 5 episodes left, which by the way, I'll be uploading 21 and 22, and then 23 and 24, and then 25 will be its own standalone episode like I did with season 1. Only a few more videos for season 2, but then we're going to be getting into season 3. I don't want this show to be over, you guys. I'm just not going to think about that. Okay? Listen, I just saw the thumbnail for this episode and it looks like a younger Yuki, and we've been getting a lot of Yuki-focused episodes in these past few ones. The last one ended with Yuki talking about what he really wanted from Tohru, or like what he yearned for from Tohru, and so need to get that answer. I swear to God, if we don't get it this episode, I'm gonna freak out. Anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, we do have early access over on Patreon. We might already be done with season 3 by the time this stuff on YouTube. But there are also time reactions over there if you want to see my full reaction each episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this on Patreon. Y'all have been so nice. I love reading your comments. I'm sorry if I don't respond to all of them, but I really do appreciate it. I love watching shoujos. Nothing against like any other genre, but I love watching shoujos on my channel because it just feels like everyone is so kind. But all right, without further ado, let's watch episode 21 of Fruits Basket. I heard that coughing. The late family head. Oh. How are you just gonna ask a little kid to do that? Oh my god. Just like the presence of him? Wow. That's trauma. Generational trauma. Oh my god, that's so sad because like Yuki literally could feel it in his bones and his soul that he needed to get away from Akito. But no, that's like, oh my god, I just can't imagine like meeting someone and then having that sense of dread and just like always feeling that whenever you're around them. What if we just kill him? Actually, I know that wouldn't help because then the like God's soul or whatever that is would just go into another person's body. God, that's just so strange. Oh. Akito cried too. Oh. No. Let Yuki be his own person. Whoa. Okay, you're a freak. You're a freak! Oh. That's false. 他の十二支と口を聞いたこともなかったんだ。兄と言われる人とすら言葉を交わしたことがなかった。ああ。嫌われ者なんだよ。そうなの、いるのよずっと。猫 Kyo, he would just like stand out there and look on from the outside. Oh, a pretty orange color. This is gonna make me cry. Look at his smile. That's so sad. And like Kyo just doesn't know any better. Stop! God, I cannot imagine that. Lord. My God, I cannot believe that she is saying this. Oh. Oh. She just wants to be free like them. He's like only known how to interact with Akito. Is that Kakeru? Stop. Oh no. Oh. Right. Oh my God. Just forgot all about him. I'm taking my Yuki and I'm holding him gently. This is so sad. Oh. So that was Kyo's hat. Flew into his arms, and then he kept it, and then he gives it to Tohru. That's what he wants from Tohru. It has to be. Don't fucking talk to him. You are not kind! He looks so sick. Oh my God. They won't even check in on him. What the fuck? No, not Haru. I'm so sad. Yuki. Oh my God. I hate him so much. I hate Akito. Run. Oh. Cute girl with a cutie. Yes, I thought that was her. I'm gonna barf. I'm gonna barf. This is too much for me. Oh. Oh my god. He's so tired. Oh no, don't cry. Oh my god, he did that all when he was like so sick. I'm holding him. Holding him gently. God, that's crazy. Red string of fate. It's okay. That makes me so sad. Oh my god. How are we feeling? So it is familial love. Oh my god, you guys. The tears. The tears. That was the episode of all time. Look at him. I'm so happy I got this. my sweet baby angel, Emmanuel. Anyway, I think we got the answer, you guys. We got the answer. What he yearned for from Tohru is this motherly love. She accepted him no matter what. He has never felt that acceptance before from anyone. Sure, he's felt it from Haru, but there's history there where like Haru rejected him, right, and said that he hated him. But Tohru immediately when he met her, she accepted him through everything. She listened to him through everything. she did not judge him, and she brought him hope, basically. And not just here when they're in high school, but when she was younger and he was at like the lowest point in his life, he just started running. He ran away from the Soma estate because he like didn't know if he needed to like blow off steam or if he wanted to hurt himself. And thank God that he went in that general direction of Tohru and her mother, and he was able to find her and do something nice for her. My eyes start from crying. This might be my favorite episode of the whole show so far. I'm really surprised though, because it's Yuki centered and we're finally like getting answers and seeing the backstory on how Yuki was able to lead Tohru home. I feel like this episode showed Yuki's true nature so well too. And it's so sad that he thinks that he's this twisted person when we see how he wanted to interact with the Somas and like the people around him, but he just wasn't allowed to, or they rejected him. Like how the first time he saw Kyo, he was like, wow, that's a beautiful orange color. And then he says he wanted to be friends with him. Like that's all that he wanted, but he was rejected because of fucking curse. The Zodiac story. It's just, I feel like it was ingrained into Kyo's mind that he needed to hate the rat, right? And Kyo didn't know any better. I don't blame him. I don't blame Kyo for acting the way that he did. He says his hope turned to despair. His adoration for Kyo, it turned into envy. And he just like closed in on himself. But even so, Yuki's getting better. He's getting so much better. I mean, like, look at him. Like at the end of this episode, he's like telling Kakeru about his life and like the hardships that he went through. He never would have done this. He never would have opened up to someone like this last season. I need to go clean myself up and then we'll watch episode 22. I'm so excited to watch this next episode. Last episode was my favorite. Also, it's been like a few days since I watched last episode. I would just like to say, I think Yuki is so strong for going through all that alone. Throughout this last season, it feels like he just feels so bad because he's relying on other people for his growth and his happiness. But I feel like he needs to give himself more credit for going through what he did all by himself and still continuing to live and like hold hope in his heart when he could have just fallen into this pit of despair and like never crawled out of it. Anyway, let's get into this next episode. That moment. That moment. That was from like one of the very first episodes. I love this show. She is very motherly. Kakeru. She just wanted like motherly love. Oh, that makes sense. That night? What night? Oh, that's okay. Maybe that's why he was being so weird. Mm-hmm. Like he did with so many of his emotions. Oh. This is all an act, yeah. I love that he's telling Kakeru about this. And Kakeru's just listening. I don't think he wants to be with her like that. Obviously. My god! He doesn't care! Yes! Yes. Yes, Yuki. Yeah. Oh. Mm. That's okay. That's okay. Yes. And not just do what he's expected to do. Stop! I love them. Yeah, he wasn't even really thinking about that. Yeah. It's just like one of the first times he's opened up to anyone. It's not like that. I wonder if he ever will tell her. Oh, he took that seriously. Okay. Eventually, he will one day. I love that. Oh my god, that's right! They're putting on the Cinderella show? And she's gonna be the evil stepmother or stepsister? Confiscated. No, I want Shisho to know about it. I think that'd be funny. Oh my god. Oh. I hate to disturb you. He's like, can I just get past your guys' flirting? Oh. Whoa. 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 Kyo. Kyo. Oh. This is killing me, you guys. This is wrecking me. Yes, I've missed him. Oh my god, the costumes are gonna be so good too because Aya is making them. He's gonna be the, was it the fairy godmother? Tohru! She can't do it. That's so funny. Oh no. They're never gonna be able to get through this. At least not in the correct way. Oh. Oh my god. It's okay. I just want to see how this plays out. Tohru. Oh, and he's coming here to drop them off. What a king. Reveal everything to me? Look at his outfit. Honey? Okay. She just loves dressing up people. Oh, I would like to see that. Mine is excited about this. It's okay, Tohru. Whoa. Okay, maybe it'll work. Ooh. To make it easier for Kyo, okay. Oh, he's not even joining the rehearsals. Maybe he's like a little bit embarrassed. I think he's also like struggling with what Yuki said about the hat the other night. I think he feels guilty about that. This is so interesting. I don't think that's false. Oh, that look. You wouldn't want not having anyone to hate. So like he feels like he needs to hate him. Yuki didn't even get mad at that, right? Like he just looked sad. Was that Machi? Oh. Oh shit. He looks surprised. Is she waiting for him? Oh. Tohru. She was worried. I think she was worried about Yukio. Oh my god, his hand is still bleeding. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, the blushes from Tohru. Oh my god, she so loves him. She keeps getting more and more flustered, you guys. There's once again so much I want to talk about. Mostly about Yuki. Wow, are we surprised? I'm sorry. I shouldn't apologize, but I mean, starting from the beginning, we had Yuki actually talk about like the reasons why he views Tohru as a mother, and he like had to specify that he does not want Tohru romantically. He only sees her as a mother, a motherly figure, someone he can look up to, someone that accepts him for who he is, like unconditionally. Really loves and appreciates that parental love that he feels from her. I think it's so interesting going into his mind and like having him talk about how he tried to deny that at first. Like the first time he realized that was at the end of season 1 when Kyo transformed and he was like, oh my god, like this is how I see her. I thought my love for her was something different, but I actually see her as a mother, and now I'm embarrassed with myself because she's a teenage girl who's my age, and I view her as a mother. Like he said, he shut the lid on that. He decided not to think about it, and he like overcompensated then with his princely persona by like giving her compliments and everything. Like when she got all dressed up by Mine, and like at the end of season 1 where he did the whole Kabadan thing, is that what it's called? And I feel like that's just like such a good explanation of his actions and his mindset. The way that they've handled his character from season 1 to now is genuinely like perfection to me. I adore it. And we have to keep in mind that he was telling Kakeru all of this, and he recognized it in himself that like, hey, this is like the first time I'm actually opening up to someone about my feelings, and this person comes from such a different background as me. Maybe this is okay. Like this makes me feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders, and I love that he's recognizing that. And then I'm just like scrolling through, and then you have Yuki who mentioned the hat to Kyo, and Kyo got very, very flustered by this, and I was wondering like what exactly was the reason for that. I think it's because he feels guilt. Like deep down, I think he feels guilt about it for rejecting Yuki. And like even at the end there, he was thinking about that moment and how he said he never wanted to touch what Yuki touched, which is why he didn't want the hat back. You have this moment with Yuki and Kyo, and Yuki's like, hey, you know, you're making Tohru worry. Are you okay with that? Kyo kind of just like, I don't want to say blows up at Yuki, but he gets mad at Yuki, right? He's directing his anger at Yuki, talking about how Yuki will never understand what it's like to be Kyo. He will never understand hardships. He has 2 parents. People love him. He's needed. And you know, Yuki, he could have turned around and slapped Kyo. Genuinely, I almost thought that was going to happen when he was turning around. But no, he turned around, and the look on his face. Guys, the look on his face. He just looked so sad. And I think it's because Yuki understands that Kyo is like stuck in this mindset that's been pushed onto them as they were kids. And he's still there. Whereas Yuki is like trying to move on from that. Right? He's like trying to understand Kyo, trying to understand himself. He knows who he is. He knows he has friends that accept him and will listen to him. And he's working so hard on himself and whereas like Kyo, he needs someone to direct his hate at, and it's Yuki. That's all that he's known for his whole life. There's this flashback. I think this is Kyoko saying you wouldn't want not having anyone to hate, right? And so that just proves that like Kyo, I think he feels like he needs to hate Yuki. It like gives him purpose. And that goes back to what Yuki was saying in the beginning, that he is going to find his own purpose in life. No one can tell him what his purpose is. His purpose is not to have this rivalry with Kyo. No, he's going to find his own path no matter what. But Kyo is stuck there. Kyo's stuck hating Yuki. And I don't know how he's going to get out of it. Maybe it's going to be with the help of Yuki and Tohru, like telling him that he can be his own person. He does not have to hate Yuki. Because they both had horrible circumstances. And I don't know if Kyo will ever learn about what Yuki actually went through, but obviously we know that he did not have good parents, did not have a good time growing up. He is not the prince that people think he is. He doesn't want to be the prince that people think he is. So I'm just like crossing my fingers, you guys, that they will be friends by the end of this. I feel like they have to be, right? I don't know. But also, speaking of like the prince thing, there was that scene with Yuki and Machi and then the other girl. And the other girl's like, hey, you're the most prince-like person ever. And then she's like, don't you agree, Machi? And Machi's like, what'd she say? The present is nothing like a prince. And she just walks away. And Yuki was so... what is this expression? What is this expression? He looks so shocked. I feel like he could really appreciate that because he doesn't want people to see him as a prince, right? Like that's the reason why he did not take the prince role. And so that's interesting that Machi sees that. I like the Machi crumbs though that we get in these episodes. Wow, I've been talking for 10 minutes though. I'm excited for the play, you guys. I cannot wait to see what happens. Also, Tohru is killing me. The way that she just keeps blushing harder and harder every episode, every interaction that she gets with Kyo. Oh, let's also talk about the fact that Yuki is like, I can see it in Kyo's eyes that he loves Tohru, and I can also see it in Tohru's eyes that she loves him as well. Like, he knows. He knows that they like each other. But I'm done yapping. Thank you for listening if you did. And I will see you guys in the next few episodes for episodes 23 and 24. For 3 episodes to the end of season 2. I'm gonna barf. Okay. Goodbye.